Hello my people, this is your runner from Cali Nate. Didn't do any hunting, really. Went to Toys R Us yesterday and then found one thing. I'll show it to you here in a little bit, but that was pretty much it. So didn't even record anything yesterday. So, but I did stop by Hypno, and what I did pick up was my books for the week. So let's show you what we got. And I got a knife, because you know why? We're going to have some boxes to show you. So yeah. Alright, so first up we got Hunt for Wolverine, Mystery and Mad Rapport. This is the regular cover, of course. I love the artwork on that. It's because it's Greg Land who's doing it, so you can't get no better than that. We got the variant from Mystery and Mad Rapport. We got these dollar issues, which is kind of cool. This is Wolverine. I think this is volume 3, number 1, but this is kind of an homage back to them. This is the True Believers. These are $1 each, so highly recommend getting these. And this is one of my favorite stories of all times. Wolverine versus Venom. You know, two of my favorite boys. You know, Wolverine and Venom going at it. Of course, if it was Wolverine versus Venom versus Deadpool, it'd be even better. But at least we got that one. Let's see, we got Weapon X, number 18. Of course, it's Old Man Logan and everybody versus Omega Red. We got X-Men Gold, number 28. This one, of course, is Till Death Do Us Part 3. This is part of the ongoing story with Kitty Pryde and Colossus getting married. I just read through the wedding special, and that was freaking awesome. There's like 3 different tales in there, and Chris Claremont actually did the first story. So it was cool to actually read that one through. It's kind of like a, you don't have to read it, but it's like one of those tie-ins that kind of gives you some of the backstory for it. So I do recommend that you go get it, you know, if you can still find it. We got Moon Knight, 195. I'm so glad they're continuing this series. This is still one of my favorite series. But if you notice something on here, there's no legacy on it anymore. So I like that. I like that they, you know, because legacy is over now, and they're part of Rebirth, or was it Fresh Start now. So definitely, I was happy to get that. We got Old Man Hawkeye, number 5. Of course, this is Old Man Hawkeye versus Venom. So definitely, highly recommend. If you loved Old Man Logan, the original story, you're going to definitely love it. This is the prequel to Old Man Logan. We got Infinity Countdown, Darkhawk, number 1. And of course, this is done by our favorite friend out there, of course, Chad Bowers, and the Sims and Lim. So, but Chad, dude, can't wait to read this one, man. I appreciate you. And then, of course, had to get the variant one, because it's got Death's Head on it, you know, so, and I love Death's Head. Any story with him in it, I'm going to read it any day of the week, because I love Death's Head. Death's Head and Death's Heads 2. Of course, we had Invincible Iron Man, number 600 came out this week, so we definitely needed this one, because I love these milestone books. I mean, like I got the Captain America and the Daredevil. ASM 800 comes out next week, so that's going to be a huge one, and I've been reading ASM for a long time, so it's been definitely cool to see how Dan Slott's been doing it lately. But issue 801 will be his last issue before they reboot Amazing Spider-Man to number 1 again. So let's talk about that for a second. We've got a lot of new books coming out. We've got ASM number 1, we got Thor number 1, Avengers 1 and 2 already came out. You got Tony Stark Iron Man coming out, the Dazzler, she's coming out with a new book, the Century number 1. The Immortal Hulk number 1's coming out. So they're redoing a lot of these books, and these stories actually seem a lot better, and they go back to like the 90s roots, which I really liked. I like that kind of story writing. Alright, from DC we got Terrifics number 4, Justice League number 3, No Justice. This is a weekly, and then issue 4 comes out next week, so this will end it for that one. Kind of a, this is, if you haven't read issue 1 or 2, it's kind of like, hey, what the Justice League has to go back and do to the source wall since they broke it during Metal. Picked up some of these back issues they had. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 21, number 22, and number 23. So that got me caught up on all the current issues from 21 through current. I got volumes 1 and 5 of the trade paperback, so I'm waiting on 2, 3, and 4 to come in, and then that way I can read the whole backstory before Shattered Grid. But yeah, that's our books for the week from Hypno. Thank you. But yeah, let's talk about what I got. Yeah, I got Cybertron, which is called here. But we all know this. This is a repaint redo of Primus that came out originally from, hence, you know, ironically, Cybertron the series. I kind of dig the deco on it. I like the original better, of course, but the original one is really hard to find. I mean, because it's, especially finding it complete with all of its pieces, you know. So I was happy to get this, and the nice thing is TRU is at 50% off, and this guy was sitting over in another clearance aisle where it says additional 30% off. So I got this thing for 80% off. So TRU or whoever put this there, thank you guys so much. This was the best deal I think I've got from TRU in a long time, because I wanted this guy, but I wasn't going to pay the original price for it. I'll tell you that. But yeah, it was definitely one of the best deals I've got in a while, and I'm happy because now I have both of the brothers. You know, I have Primus and I had Unicron. So yeah, TRU. Like I said, that's the only thing I found all day long. Look, I only went to TRU and Target really never has anything. So, but we did get some stuff in the mail though, and I did want to show it. So first up, courtesy of Black Flag Comics, and you guys know I've been putting this out on the Cindy Comics page. They've been doing auctions and stuff, so they have really good deals on a lot of their books, especially their buy it now prices for a lot of theirs. So yeah, I wasn't going to pass up on the opportunity on some of these, and these are no big, you know, ooh, you know, it's no keys, you know, nothing like that, but these are kind of some hole fillers for some of my collections. Yep. And of course, they always package it, so thank you guys. Alright. And let's see what they sent us this time. And like I said, these are nothing like keys or nothing like that, so don't get too super excited. But these were, like I said, some holes that needed to be filled in my collection. Okay. Some of these are like all backwards and stuff, so let's just get them all better. Okay, so first up we got Uncanny X-Men 247. Of course, this is Master Mold versus with Miss Marvel in here, as well as Havoc and Dazzler. So I like these stories they had from the 80s and early 90s. I mean, these are some cool stories they did. Let's see, we got Detective Comics number 384. Of course, I had to pick this one up, you know. I was like, ooh, Infantino, you know, cover. So definitely. And I love Batman. Batman's one of my favorite dudes from the DC universe. We got Uncanny X-Men number 288. Let's see, number 303. Number 316, The Phalanx Covenant. One of my favorite stories they ever had. If you haven't read it, it's pretty much what happens is Cameron Hodge gets infected with the techno virus. He willingly lets himself be infected with it, and then he decides, hey, I want to go after all the X-Men. And so he ended up taking a techno virus. He builds it with Scott Lang, or is it Scott Lang? I don't remember, something Lang. And then they build the Phalanx, and then the Phalanx goes after all the X-Men. And of course we got Uncanny X-Men 304, part of Fatal Attractions. I still love these series, and you can get them pretty inexpensive too. I'm saving that one for last. That is a cool cover, guys. That's the only reason why I got it too. Uncanny X-Men 300. This is kind of a prelude to Fatal Attractions, so if you don't have a copy of it, definitely pick this one up. And the last one, and the reason, and you guys know why I got this one, the Wolverine. This is the Wolverine #1 from the mini-series from 1882, kind of a cover swap with, you know, different covers of it. So I definitely love the cover on it. That's why I wanted it, you know. So Black Flag, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, so box. And this one is from TFW 2005. Had did a trade for it. He wanted some old Legends, so I sent him some Marvel Legends. And I got something pretty sweet in return, just to say the least. I'll tell you, man, you tape the heck out of this box. Man. Of course, I'm trying to cut through the cardboard. You don't have to, you know. That's just that's kind of how we go, I guess, here. All right. As you can see, you can probably see it through the plastic. Yes, we got us a masterpiece Transformer. You guys know how much I love my bots. So there's a couple of these, like I said, I've been missing from the collection. There were some I looked at, like Make Toys had a couple that looked good, and then Ocular Max from MMC had theirs. But when I looked at them, I wasn't sold on the aesthetic, because I always try to do as cartoony as possible. I said cartoony. And they just didn't have that complete cartoon feel that I wanted. So we got Make Toys Inferno. So I had Artfire, courtesy of my boy Nostalgic_Negotiator. But definitely wanted to go back and get Inferno himself to go with it. Because he definitely has more of the effects and stuff out there that Artfire did. Artfire came with a Target Master and like a gun, and that was pretty much it. So definitely wanted Inferno. So now I just got to get Grapple. So if you got a Grapple and you want to get rid of it, hit me up. Then we got another box. Woo! And this was part of another trade I did for some old DC figures. So now you're gonna see this, you're gonna be like, why did you get that, Nate? And you're gonna be like, and I'm gonna tell you the same reason why, because I like the figure. If you don't like what you're getting, don't get it. You know, that's what I always tell everybody. You know, my boy Rube the Great says, great, collect what you like. You know, so only collect what you really want to get. Alright. And baggies. I call them baggies. So yeah, he packaged this thing like a champ. Let's see. They sent like a little baggie too. Oh, okay. It's a little, I guess he does a Transformers, it says Radio Free Cybertron. It's like a podcast. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. He sent me a couple of them. And he sent me a monster sticker. So, Pincy, this will probably go in your box next time I send you one. But, what we got is Battle Ops Bumblebee. Now, there's a story. And, you know, like most things, you know, Transformers. I had one of these guys. I had this guy before, but I'd had the Costco version, the metallic one that came with the extra stuff. but ended up having to sell a lot of stuff between moves and everything. So I was like, okay, I do want it again, but I said, hey, if I can find the regular version, then I'm gonna take and get the regular version. So I ended up getting this for like, pretty dirt cheap, you know, just for a trade, you know. So I think it was like 4 figures or something like that I traded for to get this guy. So, and to me, it's worth it. This thing's meant in a sealed box too, but you know that he ain't gonna stay that way. He's gonna go on my movie shelf that's down there. So I'm happy. We got some good stuff today. We got some books. We got some toys. You know, I got a freaking amazing deal. You know, from TRU yesterday. So it's been a good comic and bot day. Now, with that being said, I got to the point where I think I'm ready to do a collection video. But what I want to do is ask all my subscribers and friends and family out there, hey, do you guys want to see an updated collection video? So if you do, shoot me a comment down below. Just wanted to see, because there's a lot of stuff that I sold off and got rid of last week, and there's stuff that's in totes and stuff too. So if I'm going to show a collection, I'm going to show it all off, right? So that's what we're going to do. So we'll show off the collection and what's in the totes as well. And if you want to see comics, I actually do this for me. If you want to see the toy collection, tell me you want to see a toy collection. If you want to see a comic collection, tell me you want to see a comic collection. Or if you want to see both, then tell me both. If you say both, then I'm going to do 2 separate videos. Because there's a lot of comics and there's a lot of stuff, you know. Or if there's something specifically you want to see that I might have. So yeah, go out and do that for me. You know, and I got some stuff to give away to you guys. So that's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to tell you when I'm going to do it. That's all I'm going to say. Alright. So this has been your Redneck from Cali Nate. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy and have a good one. And go check out the Syndicate. Go check out Cindy Comics, the Renegades, Plastic Cannibals, Open Box Mafia, all of them. And I'll put all the links down below. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, and one more thing. I was digging through the boxes, and Black Flag sent me this awesome sticker. So Black Flag, dude, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Alright, that's it.